Alrighty, and welcome back to Little Witch RP's live play of our episodic campaign, The Mortal Guardians. What is Little Witch RP, you may ask? I'll tell you. Little Witch RP is me, Faye, your game master and storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We are a couple who love role playing games and sharing stories with all of you so much that we quit our day jobs and created our own company so that way we could create high quality TTRPG experiences full time. We've been very fortunate along the way to meet many awesome, amazing players who have joined us on our adventure, including the players with us today. And you can join them in all the fun. To get started playing with us, just join our Discord and website community, where you can sign up for games, meet us and all of our players, talk about your favorite characters and stories, and even roleplay on our forums. We've got plenty of games that happen every day, Monday through Saturdays, that way you can play in the Mortal Guardians episodic campaign and fight back against the evil Coven of Zol and their dark masters from the void beyond the stars. We also offer high-quality custom quests, magic items, our Burning Veil campaign that runs alongside the Mortal Guardians, and our playthrough of D&D's Dragonlance campaign. So take a moment during the game to join us and introduce yourself. We can't wait to see you at the table. Now, speaking of the table, let's get started with today's game. And we'll begin with introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye. I'm going to be your game master. I'm with Wildwitch RP. You can find out more about us by heading over to our website, wildewitch.com. That's WILDEWITCH.com. It's got all the ways you can find us on the internet, all the fun stuff we've got going on, and it includes the invite link to our Discord to hang out with us and maybe play in some games yourself. While you're on the internet, please head over to Sirenscape.com. Sirenscape helps us out by providing all of our background music, our ambiance, our sad trombone to be played at dramatically appropriate times. You can check out all the cool things that they can do for you and your table at their website, Sirenscape.com. With that, I'm going to toss it over to our players. We're going to learn a little bit about who they're bringing in, and then we will dive into our session. And we'll begin with an introduction for Kira.
Hi, I'm Shay, and I'm playing Kira. She was a Satyr Ranger. She was a Sagittarius. She liked long walks on the beach. She also liked Map Boy, Treasure Boy, Elwin, Cardalian, Jonah, Aloya, Sabari, Gil, other unnamed fish person, Doorboy, Moonbell, Traveler, Navarre, Rob, Jovarian, Smelly Boy, and Archibald Rashawn, Professor of Historical Sciences. But she's still very happy to be here.
Amazing. Next up for our introductions, let's learn about Verity.
Hi, I'm Kelsey, and I'm playing Verity. She's a changeling warlock with a very special patron. It's Tithway.
Amazing. Next up on our introductions, let's learn about Xena. Oh no. Are we muted?
Sorry, I was muted. Hi, I'm Ridian. I'm bringing Xena, who's an Asimar barbarian fighter mix. She likes swinging her axe, hanging out with Al and her friends. She doesn't like bullies, the undead, any plants, purple worms, and other aberrant creatures that like to swallow her. Also on that list are irritating creatures that regenerate or are resistant to her attacks, things that stun or immobilize her in any way, all demons, Uthirs, Beholders, and Tarasks. Possibly Modrons, we'll find out.
You've got the whole, monsters gut there, Next up, then, we've got, for our introductions, is Kaiser.
Hello, I'll be playing Kaizen. Kaizen is a half-elf monk rogue. She loves plants. She really likes to give people flowers, even if they don't want to take them. She likes to climb things, hit skellies, and not die. So we'll see how that goes.
We will indeed. And then last but not least, let us get an introduction for Laren.
Hi, I'm playing Leorin, the other half-elf, but this time a paladin. My goal for this session is to have double-digit average initiative, and I'm trying not to die. That was me, the player, not trying to die.
Hopefully no one dies. And with that, we are good to begin our session. We begin in a darkened chamber deep within the heart of the Emerald Inquisition, where two figures are meeting. One wears a blackened ring upon his hand, and the other remains in the shadows. I would say that the cheer incident is well in hand. Comes from the ringed figure. Despite the delay in handling Madrithus, she and her friends are flailing in Volumianth and will fall into our grasp soon enough. Make sure of it, says the second. Its voice is deeper, stringent, accustomed to receiving obedience. The rise of the Shadow Council is imminent. We shall not risk our success on account of presuming results when we can make them certain. I understand, my lord, comes from the first, as he gestures to the side in a welcoming fashion. A third figure, tall, lithe, and muscular, enters the room. This new figure is a shirtless Azrin, pale, stony skin, black tattoos in the shape of stars, forming a whip-like constellation over his chest and back. His long black hair is tied into narrow dreadlock strands. The ringed man continues. Our associate will see to it, as he offers a dire grin. The Azrin flexes his arms and chest, causing the tattoos to glow, and nods to the others, ready to visit violence upon their enemies. As we return to our heroes, you are moving through the streets of Lumianth and arriving at Deravir's estate. However, as you get here, you are met with one of his attendants. I'm terribly sorry, but you are not anyone we are expecting at the house. I must send you on your way.
Oh, yeah, sorry for showing up on such short notice. We were told to come here. Need to find my notes. Give me a second. This is the player talking. Please hold. Oh, yeah. We were told to meet with, Lord. Oh,
Yes, the magistrate, Deravir.
that one.
I assure you, if you would like to set up an appointment, I can handle that, but you must be on your way.
Oh, I believe we do, under the name Silorid.
Just a moment.
Thank you.
And as the attendant heads back into the house, you look around. There are several house guards that walk and seem to get very close to your group before they pass, continuing on their way, keeping their rounds about the property. This happens a few times before the attendant returns. The Lord Silveress has gone ahead to a private dinner. He is meeting with several dignitaries that visit from the Court of Night. They are meeting at the Silver Sunset Lodge. It is exclusive to members of the nobility. Kira.
Hmm.
As soon as you hear the name Silver Sunset Lodge, your mind is assaulted by memories that rush back in. You've been inside the place. You see the dark mahogany walls, the deep crimson tapestries that line the hallways. The servants dressed in black and purple, and you recall traversing a narrow corridor to a secret meeting chamber hidden behind the very large, dark water fish tank. Not only this, but you remember a bit of your encryption cipher for your journal.
Oh. I'll pull it out.
So, you don't have the full thing, but you have perhaps something to work on when you have time to try and break the code. But you can take a quick note of it. The attendant has a letter that is offered, handed out towards your group. This has the seal of Lord Silveress. It should permit you entry into the club, and it holds within it instructions for you to meet with the magistrate. I believe that should be enough.
Oh, that's, very helpful. Thank you.
So, you take the letter and are able to head out. Go ahead, roll for me a survival check here as you are traveling through to see how well your travels go. Yeah. It helps that, Kira, you have been here before. And as you are getting through the city, you arrive, and you see this beautiful do we have our sounds that I want? Here we go. All right. So, what do you see here at the Silver Sunset Lodge is this mystical venue catering to the whims of wealthy and influential and discreet. The exterior is a gleaming silver tower. You see it shimmers in the ever-setting sun. As you enter in alongside other patrons, you hear the soft sound of the music. No discernible source of it, and you smell exotic flowers that lightly scent the air. You see inside the display of warm color, the dim light, there are crystal chandeliers that hang in intricate patterns of vines and flowers that bleed into the engravings of those same patterns on the walls. And here you see one of the staff members look at you all with a very critical eye. I'm sorry, currently we are entirely booked, and I'm sure that there are other areas that can see to whatever entertainment you are looking to achieve.
I'm sorry, do you not recognize Lady Verity?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, man. It's +1.
Oh, this would be great.
Yeah, it is.
She looks over each of those of you present in the group. Unfortunately, none of you seem to be faces that are particularly notable in my mind.
Oh, ouch.
Oh
That
boy.
makes sense. I don't spend a lot of time in Volumian. I do have a letter. Kind of motioning for it down low.
Like, hand it over. It's like behind my back.
I'm here to meet with the magistrate. And hand over the letter.
Roll a persuasion check.
With advantage?
It's a 22.
There is a very harsh look that is given to the letter as you hand it over, and the server, she takes it just using the tips of her fingers. She doesn't seem to want to interact with it too much. And as she opens it, scans it, she gives you all a not quite a glare as she motions for another attendant, whispers down into the ear, who nods and heads off. As the letter closes, she passes it back over to you all. The magistrate has been alerted of your presence.
Thank you. What was your name, dear?
Oh, I love the word dear.
Rose.
Write that down on the little notepad. What a
Do you
lov-
let her see it?
She sees me writing.
I love it.
What a lovely name. Be sure to tell your superior what a lovely job you're doing.
Of course. Will that be in writing, or should I set you an appointment to come back and speak to them?
I will send a letter. Be assured.
I will let them know that it is on the way.
Very well.
Can't tell if that was like nice or not. I can't.
It is a few moments of maybe tension between your group and this head attendant as she goes about her duties before you hear footsteps approaching. And Lord Derivier Silveres appears in the flesh. You see this very distinguished, elegant Eladrin standing with regal posture, his features sharp, angular, and even just in his steps you see the exudance of confidence and authority. His clothing is fine and adorned with the intricate designs of vines and flowers, though his eyes, perhaps darkened with wisdom and age, as he steps closer to you all. Well, you've been sent with a letter to meet with me. Please, come with me. He leads you back to his personal suite, and it is only then that he turns to face you fully, since coming to meet you all. I am Lord Derivier Silveres, but of that I'm sure you are aware. And I have been made known of you. Siloran has contacted me, has disclosed the urgency of your mission. And it is good that you have made it here, it seems, without much issue.
You could say that.
Now, I have been aiding Siloran in the attempts to discover identities of conspirators. But so far we've struggled to avoid alerting them of our knowledge.
Anyone concrete that you know of that's part of this?
Not so much. Not yet. seems that you've managed to cross paths with a certain someone who operates outside of normal legal channels, and gives a glance over to Zarelith. But we may talk more of this later. I must return to a meeting with the officials visiting from the court tonight. Once I am finished there, we may speak at length. You are welcome to stay in my suite until my return. As
Thank you.
he gives a nod, Daravir does leave. And you all are left in this room. And Kira, can you roll for me a history check?
I can try. That's a
I'm gonna hold the
dirty
unicorn.
20.
Oh, look at
I-
you.
If you'd give me the unicorn, I'd use
Yes.
it, but
What?
21. You just see me thinking really hard and then pass me the unicorn. I imagine that's a normal thing that happens between us.
Kira, you recall the room that you kept here. And you think you might know the way to get to it.
Who wants to go on a slightly illegal excursion?
Thought you'd never ask.
I think we're aware that my relationship with legality is complicated.
Mine is not.
Look, you're like important, like nobility will cover for you. You're coming along. Anyway, so I might have been here. I think I have. Kinda want to check out the room that I had here. See if there's any clues.
You are a
Yeah.
noble?
I don't think so. No, as a joke.
Oh.
I'm not a noble. No, I've probably been to this place undercover.
Oh, okay.
So I'm getting flashes. I know a little bit. There's a room that I had here that I want to check out. There's also a secret meeting area behind the fish tank. And the main place. I can't remember.
As in, we can get there and overhear conversations?
Take room first.
Okay.
Then, if we don't find anything, we can hover around the fish tank, see if anything happens.
Go into the fish tank.
Or go into the. It might be a bit suspicious. But I'm down to try out some unorthodox ways to get shit done,
Well, we can
I'm
ask them if they know
sure
what the
that-
name of the person is.
I'm sure that Rose would very much enjoy the fact that you going into the fish tank.
Yes, please. I really want to make her life miserable. I don't want to give her any satisfaction. This is the first time I've ever felt like this.
Yeah, what was up with that?
She dealt me a bit of disrespect. I feel.
Oh, you feel correctly. I just never saw you bite back like that. It was awesome.
Well, I mean, I don't expect anyone to recognize me, but, when someone drops my name, I do expect just a bit of recognition. Not that I enjoy it. It's,
Sorry, game room twos. Might want to check it out. Anyways, let's head to the let's head to the past, out the other room. The old this way. Follow, please.
Oh,
So, as you head out, go ahead. Why don't we get a group stealth check?
oh goody.
I don't have pass anymore. Y'all gotta make do.
Oh, I will.
What is this?
That was so ominous. I love it.
Why
I
do I have advantage?
How's that?
Oh.
My.
all right.
wow.
The universe takes pity on me.
As you are starting to move down the hallway, Verity, you feel it first, but all of you eventually feel the eyes of someone watching you.
Can we look around? Or is it more of a metaphysical sense?
I mean, if you would like to look around, that would be a perception check.
Yes, please. 24. Yeah.
Yeah, 24 and 29. There you see a same figure down at the end of this hallway, locked eyes on your group, and doesn't even seem bothered by the fact that he appears to be noticed, and starts making his way towards you all. Carefully, slowly. Not in a rush or anything, but definitely something you notice. He is a bit of a distance off, though.
Yeah, I'm elbowing who's ever around me, pointing him out. I'm gonna take out Lily. Kind of be ready.
Just making it look like I belong here.
Roll performance check.
Very do would say that. It's a 7. It's a natural one.
That interaction with Rose has kind of got you a little thrown off.
Listen,
You're busy grinding your teeth thinking about how disrespectful she was.
I'm writing this letter in my head.
Her manager is going to hear all of it.
Damn.
I'm gonna have a BF.
Kira, Liaren, Xena, are you doing anything?
Watch very carefully and see what happens. But yeah, kind of on the ready.
Okay. Do you grab your weapon like Kaizen does?
No.
Okay.
If someone's watching us, I just make sure I look good.
Performance check.
Oh, what is going on? This is bad twinsies, ladies.
Listen, I didn't say that out. I didn't say that loud. I was like, watch her get a natural one.
So what happens here?
Is this a dragon by any chance? Because I don't have advantage.
It is not a dragon.
Damn it.
What you do is you kind of, all right, you know that someone's looking. You see where everyone else is kind of getting ready. You try and make yourself look relaxed, chill, look good. You lean against the wall. Your foot slips. You fall into the ground.
Oh, God.
But you land in a pose, and you're totally natural and rocking this.
Oh no.
Liren, what are you doing?
I see what's going on with Kira, and I try and do better.
Performance check, please.
Okay, come on, Paul.
Trying to bear
Yes.
down.
Yeah, so what happens is that you see what Kira has done, and you can see the areas where it's a little more sloppy on the technique. You can really smooth those edges out, and so you do it that slide off the wall into this pose laying on the ground. It's amazing. And
Damn.
as you Kaizen, Xena, you would also be seeing this around you, as well as Verity. What are your reactions?
Oh yes, my lady does that all the time. Very.
My face is in my hand.
That
Really
means a
try
lot more
not
where
to.
she comes from.
I really try not to eye roll, but I think I failed that.
I mean, if you want, you can try and do a charisma save to see if you can keep that on lock or if it goes through.
Oh
That's
man, that would be funny. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, you're able to resist eye rolling, but you definitely you look over at Verity and you understand the emotions that she's going through. Um, all the while, this figure has continually approached you all. He doesn't seem really to make much noise as he walks and seems to stare at your collection with purpose and intent.
Can I walk up to meet him?
Sure. Do you do anything other than walk up to meet him?
I mean, I'm going to talk to him.
What do you say?
I'm terribly sorry about my friends. They assured me that they would be on their best behavior.
He reaches into his coat,
Uh-oh.
seems to grab a hold of something, and is pulling it out. And Verity,
Mm-hmm.
you are offered a warm but moist towelette. You appear to have been in a rough situation. And Verity, you can look down at yourself and look at your companions and still see the fact that you have fought recently, clinging to yourselves, making you a little bit more disgruntled and dirtied.
Didn't even realize. Thank you so much.
Would you and your companions require any refreshments, drinks, warm toilet?
Privacy.
Privacy would be good. Then
Perhaps
this-
water. We are. The magistrate has very kindly offered us his suite. If he could deliver it there, we should be back there. Shortly.
He nods, gives a bit of a bow. Of course. And heads off. Still with that sort of slow but determined walk that's almost a prowl. Seems that that's just his standard way of being.
Verity lets out a big breath. Whew.
What was that he gave you?
It's just a towel. It's kind of
Towel?
wiping at my
What?
face.
Oh, I look down and I'm like, oh, crap. I use my ring to clean myself off. Anyone else?
Please.
rolling around on the ground, just getting more dirty at this point.
Oh, God.
Zarelith
I
nearby's. Perhaps this is why Rose didn't care too much for us.
It's all coming together. I still don't like her.
Agreed.
You are easily able to move, prestidigitating yourself, your friends, cleaning yourself with a very comfortable towel. It's just at the right, you know, heat for pleasant relaxation. But cheer. You get to the room that you had kept here. The door is closed, and as you try it, it is locked.
You forgot the keys?
I don't have to. It's not my room anymore. But no lock is really locked.
Are you sure it's not your room anymore?
I'm gonna look through the stuff that I picked up from the safe house and see if there's a key.
Yeah, you would have a key in there.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Open.
As you open, you see the darkened room here at the lodge. It's simple, plain. What do you do now that you have it opened?
Oh. Head inside. Let everyone else come in and make sure it's shut and lock the door.
Okay, door is shut and locked behind you. You can easily, if anyone needs light, find a small lamp nearby that you can light. But if you have dark vision, the room is clear enough to you.
Start looking around.
Give me an investigation check.
I will help. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I will help.
Me neither.
As you look around, most of the stuff here is pretty normal. You do see some more mundane items that you have stowed here, Kira. But one thing that Verity you find and can alert Kira to is a box, a lockbox. It seems a bit more than what meets the eyes and has an engraved squirrel on its top.
Kira,
Uh-huh.
there's a box here.
Ooh, I like boxes.
It has a squirrel on it. I assume it has something to do with the scratches.
Oh,
Kira, roll me a history check, please.
no problem. That's 22.
You see this box and it comes back to you. It's enchanted, and that it is only able to be opened with the assistance of scratches, where it is unlocked by his standing directly upon the graving.
Oh. I'll summon scratches. Just 3rd level. Hey, buddy. We're back somewhere. I don't know if you remember it. I don't remember it. Can you stand on that box, please? For me?
Very little convincing, as Scratches trusts you, and maybe recalls the box, and stands on top of it. There is a glow, and then the click of the lock releasing.
Thank you. No. Open it.
Inside the box, Kira, you see letters, forgeries. It is most likely your own penmanship from a quick purview, and some of your better calligraphy work. There are documents that detail additional targets for assassination, including prominent members of the Twilight Council. You also see here the cipher for your encrypted notebook, and notes that reference a shadow court and something called the Carusian scale.
Scale. Huh.
Carusian scale.
You know of it?
No, you said it.
Oh. I certainly did know about it. I might know more. Found a cipher for this thing. Kira pulls out the journal, which I found in a safe house, but I couldn't read because it was encrypted.
Right.
Might know more if we try and go through it.
I can help.
Thank you. And Kira will start trying to put everything together.
So, do you do this here, or do you take this back to Deravar's suite? He did say that he would be back briefly.
Oh yeah, it's probably best. Not want to keep them waiting. Or Rose will get angry. No, I'm kidding. Let's head back.
So sick of hearing about Rose.
We'll get revenge.
I hope so.
So, as you take the items that you've gotten here, you can return to Deravar's suite, and as you sit down, you have the journal ahead of you. You can make your attempts to decipher, and the rest of you, if Kira allows, and if you would like, you can assist, providing advantage as well as assistance from the encryption key.
I already said I
Hands on
would
deck.
help.
So, it would just be an intelligence check.
Kira's horrible at them.
You have
Kira
advantage.
isn't bad. That's a 19.
19. So, as you are moving, between all of you that are assisting, able to put together the code, work through the key, start to find the messages that were so carefully hidden here. And it takes a few minutes to do so, to get through everything. But then you've got it. A decoded journal. And you are able to find out what has been hidden from you by your own hand. The Shadow Court. It is a secretive organization operating beneath the Twilight Court. It has been working for years to slowly undermine the Council, drive the region of the Sunset Expanse into chaos before its members can rise, united once more under a single dictatorial ruler. It also notes here that the Shadow Council has obtained support from several members of both the Court of the Sun and the Court of the Night, and several of those who would thwart its efforts have been eliminated. Kira, in your journal, it also mentions your previous mission to eliminate Imadrathus before he could sell the Carusian scale, and that you were to eliminate his buyer as well.
Okay. Wait, we gotta find out what this thing is, right?
This is. This is a lot.
Yeah.
Kira, were you sharing that information aloud?
Yeah.
Zaralith speaks up. Well, I was in Madrithus, his buyer, but I didn't realize that he was planning to sell anything besides information.
I was sent to kill you?
Potentially.
No word. Glad it didn't go well. Jesus. Damn. Close call, right? I'm sorry.
Excuse me? Question?
Hmm.
The scale? Can you remind me what that is?
We don't know. That's what we're discussing.
Oh,
Would anyone like to roll an insight check then?
Sure.
Maybe.
That's a
No.
feeling.
So,
Shit, wait. I forgot.
Here, we're here.
16.
so,
Hmm.
oh no. It is Kira and Verity and Sina. You don't know what the corrosion scale is. However, you think that perhaps it might be an artifact of sorts. That Madrithus did not have it on his person during the fight.
what are the chances that Kira got a hold of it before the fight started?
How could she have?
Maybe he had it on him and she was able to take it away? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud.
No, you're right. Chance isn't 0.
But maybe he just knew where it is. He's still alive. It didn't kill him.
Would they
Right?
send someone else to kill him? Cheer failed. Kira.
It wouldn't be entirely unthinkable that someone else would have been sent, but I don't think they'd have planned so intricately for a failed timeline. Kira is quite the operative. It is at this point that you hear the door open. And as we wait to see who might be coming into this room, we're going to take a quick break here. So stick around with us while we watch our ads, but we will be back here shortly to continue our story and to see what all is really going on. We'll see you soon. All right, we are back. You are in Deravier's estate, or not estate, his suite. You are waiting his return. You have found some information out through the journal when the door opens, and Derivar has returned. Apologies for tardiness, but I believe that our business can proceed without interruptions now.
Goody.
So, as he crosses the area and seats himself amidst your group, perhaps bring me up to speed. What have you learned so far? And I can assist in filling in missing pieces.
Oh boy. So, there's the Shadow Court, which is a secret organization operating beneath the Twilight Court that's trying to override the council, like the Sunset Expanse, and they've got support from people from the Court of Sun and the Court of Night, and then the people who don't support them, they're trying to eliminate. Uh, they've got some people um, in the Vanguard. Someone high up sent me on a mission to kill, uh, what's his face, and Zerlifir because of this thing called the Carusian Scale?
Okay.
It's wild.
No, I do recognize Madrathos and some of those names that you have mentioned as well. As he presents more names that he believes that could be complicit, Kira, you notice something else. The last entry in your journal. An upcoming vote that is to be held by the Twilight Council regarding the appointment of additional Fae representatives to better serve the people of the Sunset Expanse. You see that your notes mention that during this meeting, the scale will be released and the shadows will rise at last.
Okay, so there's a vote coming up for the Twilight Council to appoint representatives for the Expanse, and I think bad things are gonna be happening. So
Well, that is quite opportunist that you've mentioned this. That meeting is merely hours away. That was part of the meeting I have just concluded. He pulls out from his robes notes that regard elections and appointment process for the representatives of various regions of the Expanse. That seem quite fresh.
is there maybe someone in the Shadow Court high up that's gonna be manipulating this vote a little bit to get more of their people in?
It is definitely a potential, but if members have been killed in accordance to this, I think perhaps what we will see is more violent.
Where is the meeting taking place?
It will be in the Twilight Council's assembly hall, which I can help you reach quickly in order to stop the attack. He produces a scroll, and you can see it is a scroll of teleport from one of his side tables. And he sets it down where you all can see it. We will use this shortly. I must send messages to my assistants, update Siloran. If something is to happen at this, we'll need all the help we can get.
Oh boy.
So, Derivier takes his leave once more, steps outside of the suite to speak with those that he must make contact with. But this gives you perhaps a brief time for you all to speak amongst yourselves. Perhaps process what you have learned.
This is a lot.
Question.
Yeah.
If we go there and there are assassins or anybody who's trying to stop us, do you think those people could be another, like, mind-wiped Eve operatives as well? Like, in other words, should I not use lethal means in case they are?
I don't think that as many to form a full guard force would be sent out. That would raise a lot of suspicion.
Okay.
But there may be manipulation involved, so non-lethal might be the best course of action until we know
Okay.
more.
Right. And if there's anybody that you recognize that you want to subdue and take with us, so you want to question or whatever, just let me know.
I will do.
I mean, okay.
So, what a month, huh? How y'all been?
A mess.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure that we have time to really talk about this.
I know, but there's tension here, and I know I kept this, but I kept it for a reason that I couldn't say. I couldn't even say the reason, and it hurts, and I want to make sure we're okay. Even if we're not, just an answer.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I get it. I suppose I don't actually get it, but no, yeah. You didn't mean to harm us. So yeah. Friends still. Yep.
I understand and acknowledge the need for secrecy at times. Paladin bros, and I'll put my hand up for a high five.
High fives. Can we make dex checks just to see if we get it?
Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead, do
gosh.
2 dex checks, please.
That's an 11 for me.
I got 15.
Alright.
Hell
Oh.
yeah.
I said that if you were, in my mind, within 5 of each other, you would actually hit. And so you do hit, but it's that one where it's like almost off center, so it doesn't make the satisfying high five noise. But there's still contact for most of the hand.
We'll work
We'll
on
get
it.
there. Yeah, I feel like the more we high five, the bigger that gap gets to be in the DC.
So
Um, for me, I have to admit that when I first found out, I was really kind of hurt and angry. But then I thought about it and I realized, man, it must have been really hard for you too. And then I can't imagine like you doing this like over and over again. And if you do this on a voluntary thing, and holy crap, that reason's got to be really big and important, right? And you may come with a different name and, maybe different kind of look and different powers and whatnot. Then at the end of the day, I'm gonna still think of you as Cheers/Kira. So yeah, there may be still more things to what's the word? Like chew through or think about and whatever, but now you're my friend. Yeah.
Try to stay as true as possible this year. At some points, it feels like Cheer is more me than Kira is, which was fun. It really was. The last thing I wanted to be was fake. I wasn't meant to get attached, emotionally compromised, as some would put it. So, everyone in the Mortal Guardians being so nice to me just came as a big surprise. And I didn't know how to handle that, so I was just also really nice back, and then I formed relationships and friendships, and just at some point I thought, oh no, this is bad.
Uh-oh.
But in the most selfish way possible, it's the nicest, the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I love you all so much.
Aw.
Oh, crap. How are you gonna make me cry?
Join the club.
And that's player and the character saying it.
Yeah,
Damn it.
as a player and a character, join the club. Been crying for like 5 minutes. Sure, Kelsey's been crying for more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been trying to talk, and I don't know if I can get through it without sobbing like an idiot.
It's not like an idiot.
um, it it does hurt a bit to know that you know so much about me and I know so little about you. But I do know that you taught me what family should be, and that's what we are.
Every part of me that I could give, I gave to all of you. And whether that's enough is completely down to personal preference. And
I mean, sorry.
no, please, I'm babbling at this point.
Well, the way I figure it is, because again, this is new and I was thinking, but you may come down and be like an agent to do this, but you didn't have to pick us, right? It wasn't like, okay, you're going to go become cheer and you're going to go befriend this person, this person, this person. It kind of happened because you liked us.
Of course it did.
See, that to me means it's a real friendship.
I was sent to investigate Veiled at Umbra threats in the rifts. I could have befriended, like, that weird Shatterkai Fletcher. I saw him, like, once. I could have befriended anyone. But
Yeah.
people who engaged with me, I engaged back, and it formed something, and it was scary, and I kept it going, being oblivious to how much it would, how big it'd be, and now it's big, and then there's me, who couldn't add much to that, and yeah, I'm babbling. I love you all a lot, and I'm sorry I had to lie. You guys being here with me now was bittersweet because I get to share this with you, but I don't know what's gonna happen afterwards.
As
Well.
you think of what could come, cheer. Voices fill your head, ascending. And you recognize, as they speak, Willow and Birch.
Yeah.
We heard you were in a pinch, and we want to help. If you need something, just say the word. Before you can respond, another sending. Oh, and Doxy is in on it. We've coordinated a gate. If you need to deposit evidence later, when it's ready, it'll pull you back to the archives at Eve. Just needs a couple hours.
What's the word?
25 words per sending.
I know, but they said if you know, then just say the word. And I don't know
Oh.
the word.
Mostly just, like, let them know. It's more the phrase than an actual word.
Kira just sounds like, I don't know the word. I'm really sorry. I'm so happy to hear you guys and hear your voice. It's been really stressful.
You do not get a follow-up sending. And the rest of you see where Kira just starts to cry.
we might have some allies on our side. I don't know the word. Oh boy.
If there are some time, I go over to Verity. Hey, you know what? It occurred to me.
What, you know?
Like, Kira knew that she would have to, like, leave us and she didn't have to make friends and she knew all of this stuff. Yet, knowing all that, she became our friends and trusted her heart with us. You know what that means?
Well, what does it
That
mean, Zena?
we are extra special. I think that's what it means. That
Okay.
she knew the risks, but she risked it all for us.
Zena, I'm really
Yeah.
trying not to think about it too much.
Oh, okay. I'm
And
sorry.
I'm not trying to be funny. I truly, if I think about it too long,
Yep. Okay.
it will break me, and I can't afford to break right now. So
Okay. Okay. Cool. No problem. And I kind of go ahead and squeeze her arm a little bit and give her a toothy grin. And I walk over and I look at Kaizen and I kind of smack her on the forearm. I go, you better not be lying to me either.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Do you really like flowers?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't grow them for crap, but yes.
Okay. Just making sure. Oh, by the way, I did have a conversation with Zoe to leave you alone.
Did you? And how did that go?
Good. We had a long conversation about how it's not good to go ahead and interrupt other people's like hobbies and everything else. And she get plenty of stuff to eat, so she does not have to eat your flowers.
That's very nice, Sina.
Yeah, and I ended up having to give her extra goodies just to make that happen.
Perfect.
At this point that the door opens once more. And Deravir is returning in the doorway. But before he can move in fully, his stare turns blank. And then he is falling. First to his knees, and then on his face. His blood pools, draining out across the floor. And you see behind him his assassin. You see that this figure, tall, moves and takes off the long black coat, revealing a shirtless Azrin with pale, stony skin, long black dreadlocks, wearing black armored leggings and leather boots. You see that his torso is covered in black tattoos of pointed stars that curl in constellation patterns wrapping over his shoulders. Murdering a member of the Court of the Sun is a capital crime. Wouldn't you say, Lieutenant? From outside in the hall, a Dawnlight Sentinel lieutenant enters the room. 3 more sentinels behind him as he readies the weapons. I'm afraid so, Corvus. there won't be any need for you all to surrender. And we are rolling initiatives.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Do I roll
Good.
with advantage? Do I not roll with advantage?
I think the paladin initiative curse is just a joke. I don't believe in it. I'm a skeptic.
No,
It's just me.
it's just a
I know.
Lyran curse.
I'm sorry.
Maybe if you're mixed, maybe it's not.
Yeah, Molly classes. Just
To be fair, Bard appears first.
fair enough.
Way
Fair
more
enough.
levels.
Yeah, it's quite a hefty split.
It's a character trait I clicked on my character creation.
It's just under the optional class features, just like sucky initiatives.
You'd think there'd be a trade-off, there's not.
You're good at other things.
Bless you.
You're doing great. I heard from someone you're really good at twerking, which I think is more than enough to be an adventurer.
If you think I'm good, I know a guy that's even better.
Oh, you gotta hook me up.
He already considers this deeply. What hell could he unleash on the world?
Making a whole new subplot in Immortal Guardians.
Right? Xena, you are the first to act. You have the Azrin assassin, who you heard the name was Corvus, and then entering into the room before him is the Dawnlight Lieutenant and the 3 Dawnlight Sentinels.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. I would like to go ahead with my bonus action, go into my Celestial Revelation. So take out my Necrotic Shroud. Anybody within 10 feet, DC 14 Charisma saving throw.
All right. As you step up, you'd only be able to get the Dawnlight figures in your 10 feet, and 3 out of 4 will succeed against that 14 DC.
Not correct. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go ahead and can I go over to the fallen body?
Sure.
And with my action, can I go ahead and cast where is it? The Healing Hands, just in case.
Okay. As you cast Healing Hands, you feel the energies reach out, but it seems that it will be more than just simple healing to bring back Deravir.
Okay, I shout that out. And then with my action, I'm gonna do Action Surge. Oh no, well, maybe I don't need to do Action Surge. If I want to kind of drag the body away from the main fight, is that what do I need to do? Can I do that?
You would not have enough movement because the way that it is centered is that you have the assassin in the hallway and then
Yep.
the figures in the room. So you are
Okay.
moved in now
Very
in
tight.
between them.
Okay.
So it's not super tight, but there's really just nowhere else to move.
Okay. Then I would like to do Action Surge, and I would like to go up to the nearest one that's to me and do Overwhelming Strike. That is going to be 27 to hit for a total of 27 points of damage. 29 to hit
Yeah.
for 29 points of damage. And my last attack is again 29 to hit. Shimuni Cricket For 32 points of damage, and that is the end of my turn.
Alright, that sentinel is looking a bit roughed up, but still in fighting condition. As Kira, it comes to your turn.
Oh, can we head up to Corvus?
Yeah?
Whatever his name is. I don't care, I don't like him. Bonus action, I'm gonna cast Guardian of Nature.
Okay.
And I'm a bonk. That's a 31 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Ooh, 17 points of psychic. And 6 points of force. And then a 27 to hit. For 13 bludgeoning. And psychic. And 4 force. And that's my turn.
Alright. Kaizen, we come to your turn.
Lovely. Kira and Xena were flanking, correct?
No. Kira is on a
Oh.
sentinel, and no, Xena's on a sentinel. Kira's on Corvus.
Okay. Yeah, I'm leaving Corvus to Kira. Can I go flank with Xena?
Sure.
Yay. Okay. I'll take out Lily and try and finish this guy. Oh, sorry. Advantage. Oh, that'll be the fishing. Never mind. I don't need it. 18 plus sneak. 11. That's a lot of math.
This guy's dead.
Okay, cool.
He was really hurt before, and before any sort of crit stuff, he's dead.
Great. Schmuck. Okay, I'll go to the next sentinel.
Okay.
Yeah, we got there. I'll try and punch him. Oh, no. 23 hit, I'm assuming?
Yeah, a 23 will hit.
Cool. 7 bludgeoning. And can that one do a con save for me, please?
Sure. That is a 22.
Schmuck, he's fine. Okay, I'll use Flurry of Blows on. $26 to hit. 11 bludgeoning, and he's getting Hand of Harm as well. Because I can. 11 necrotic, and he's poisoned, if he can be. Wow. Okay. Cool. Another crit, more bludgeoning. 19.
Yep, 19.
That's it.
Alrighty. He does look a little sick as the poison takes in effect from your Hand of Harm,
Oh my gosh, it's exciting.
but he is going to cast a spell, and around him, these energies and particles begin to collect and coalesce into small spirits as he casts Spirit Guardians, surrounding himself in the area here, catching Kira, Xena, and Kaizen, for sure. And the other Dawnlight Sentinel is going to move in on Xena, and will take an attack with his sword. 25 to hit.
On Kaizen or Xena?
On Xena.
Nope, that hits me.
So that will be 11 points of slashing damage. And an extra 10 points of radiant. And then his second attack. A 22, I believe, misses Xena.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is our lieutenant's turn. And our Dawnlight lieutenant grabs hold of his sword with both hands and will move in on Xena as well, seeing that he might be a bigger threat here. First attack is a natural 20. And that is going to be 16 slashing and 17 radiant.
This is to me, right?
Yep, to you, Xena.
Okay.
The second attack misses with a 21. And then Leorin, it is your turn.
Can I get to the guy doing the spirit guardian thingy?
You can.
Cool, that's what I want to attack.
Go for it. Alright, he holds his concentration.
Second attack. It's a 20 hit.
A 20 will hit this guy, yes. That would be 20. He needs to beat a 10. He holds his concentration still.
Schmuck.
But he is starting to look hurt. And now, Leorin, you are... Oh, you would have had to make your wisdom save entering into that area.
It's 28.
Alright, that is, I believe, half damage. Yes, that would be... so you take 10 points of radiant damage.
Thank you.
And after that, it is Horvis's turn. And he looks to you, Kira. As his fingers draw across the constellation stars on his chest, and they begin to alight. And he goes in for his attacks. And the first one against you is going to be a natural 20.
That'll hit?
And you are immune to critical damage, yeah?
No, that's Cam.
Ah, that's right, that's Cameron. So... that is going to be 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Goodbye, sleepover health.
The second attack comes through with a 27.
I'll cast shield.
Alright, and his third attack is a 29.
29 just hits.
Alright, for...
Damn.
that is 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make me a strength save.
Is this a spell?
No.
That's a 29.
All right. You see the star on his chest alight and send a ripple of energy down his palm as the third strike impacts against you and tries to push you off of your feet. You stumble a bit, but you don't lose any ground. And then he is going to use his... One of the other stars flashes, and he disappears from in front of you further in the room next to... just behind Verity. And Verity, you can feel his presence. It is now your turn, Verity.
Okay. He's right behind me.
Yes, he has appeared right behind you.
Cool. We'll whip around and we'll blast him. Oh, that is a 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit him.
Great. Oh, that's 7 force, but he's pushed back 10 feet. And then a 33. A 14. That's a natural one. But a 30. For 15.
Alrighty. Anything
And
else?
just out of curiosity,
Mhm.
is this teleportation scroll still just out in the open?
Yeah, the teleportation scroll's just there.
Okay.
It would take an action to cast, but if someone could get over there.
Well, I mean, I don't really want it to be advertised that it's there.
Well,
I mean, I know it's like out in the open, but I don't want to call attention to it. Just in case.
okay. It is, after your turn, Verity, Zarelith's go, and much like Liren, she has singular eyes for this figure that is casting the spell. And as she rushes in, she will make her wisdom save. And she will take half damage. And as Zarelith rushes forward, you see that in her hand, her dagger, it is definitely an arcane dagger of some sort, as it seems to almost vibrate and pulse. And as it stabs down in towards the sentinel. Liren, you would be the closest here. Go ahead, roll for me an Arcana check, please.
Oh boy. One. A natural one.
You're unsure exactly how it is working, but it seems that it could just be, she has disrupted his concentration with the attack. But there's that pulse of energy from the dagger itself in this area. Perhaps the dagger might be assisting in the disruptions. Unsure. But
I'll shout out attention to that very unconfidently.
she looks over. Zarelith looks over and gives a look of, really, you're going to tell them that I've got this dagger? And she whispers just enough where you can hear it. Yeah, it's so that they can't cast spells. And she pulls the dagger out and the body drops. And she was able to do a heavy hit. He's not dead, but he's definitely looking very hurt. And then it is back to the top of the round. Xena, you have the lieutenant on you, as well as another one of the sentinels.
I do not like corrupted people. This may have to go on my list. With next to the bullies. I would like to go ahead and try to say, do overwhelming hellos to this lieutenant. That is 29 to hit for a total of 33 points of damage. I would like to go ahead and rage because, I forgot to do that. Second hit. Okay, that is 28 to hit for a total of, oh, come on, 25 points of damage. My last attack is 31 to hit for a total of 27 points of damage, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait, was I supposed to do any wisdom saves?
You do have to make a wisdom save. This is correct.
That
oh wait,
is
no.
20.
Sorry.
Oh.
He just went down. He lost his concentration.
Oh, yay! Okay.
He's not dead, but he's in real poor condition. As Kira, we come to your turn.
Oh, we're gonna run back over to Corvus. If possible.
Sure. You get over there.
Cool, we're bonking. That's a 19 to hit.
He casts shield as one of these stars alight.
Oh boy. I will bonk again. How's a 28?
28 is a successful bonk.
Oh, hell yeah. God damn it, 10 points of bludgeoning. 12 points of psychic. And 5 points of force.
Alright. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Kaizen, we come to your turn. That figure that casted that you were standing in front of is now prone in front of you, poisoned, looking real bad. What do you want to do?
But yeah, I'm gonna take out Lily and slash with advantage. Okay, going fishing. 28 to hit. Oh, 13 bludgeoning plus. Oh, okay, 21 total.
That sentinel goes down. You have one other sentinel on Xena, one lieutenant on Xena, and then Corvus that Kira is fighting.
I'll go help Xena, the lieutenant.
Okay.
Okay, I'll punch him. Oh, sorry, advantage. That'll be fishing roll. Oh, okay, 23 to hit?
23 will hit the lieutenant.
Lovely. Okay, that's 8. And I will do flurry of blows. $20 fishing. Okay, 28 to hit. 13 bludgeoning. I will do a hand of harm. Oh, sucky necrotic. 5 necrotic, and he's poisoned if he can be. And last one. 26, go fishing. Nope, 26 to hit, and another 7 bludgeoning.
Alright. Our lieutenant is starting to look a little rough here. Starting to look a little hurt. But after your Kaizen, it is our Dawnlight Sentinels. And the figure here is going to, like his companion before him, mutter some holy words, and spirit guardians fill the air. Our lieutenant is going to swing once at Xena, once at Kaizen. A 26 to hit Xena.
Yeah.
For 14 slashing. A 23 to hit Kaizen.
Defensive duelist misses.
Alright. And then Leorin, it is your turn.
What's the closest baddie that I can get to?
One of the other sentinels. You've got the one sentinel that has the spirit guardians now going up. A new one.
I'll go for that guy.
Alright, can you make me a wisdom save?
13.
13 unfortunate means you take the full 29 points of Spirit Guardian damage.
Would he be within 10 feet of me?
No, he is going after a different guy.
Damn.
Right, first one stays up, and then the second. Yep, he keeps concentration even after the hits, but he winces from the impacts against them. Seems that you're getting through. Anything else from Liren?
Can I shield slam and try and knock him down?
Yeah, go for it.
20.
He gets a natural 1, so yeah, he's prone. As this happens, it's Corvus's turn, and you see one of the Kira, you would see this. One of the stars on the back of his shoulder begins to alight, and then Corvus is gone.
Oh, schmuck.
Oh boy.
And as Corvus disappears, you all would hear shouting down the halls of the Silver Sunset Lodge. Roll for me perception or insight checks. All of you are aware that this is likely a call for more Dawnlight Sentinels to reinforce the figures that are present. Verity,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way to that scroll.
Easily done.
And it knows where we're going, yeah?
It is a designated scroll that would teleport to the... It's basically a teleportation circle, but inscribed there, so it's
Got it.
a set location.
Okay. And I know he's like not conscious, but I could catch the magistrate in a teleport as well, yeah?
If he's a creature that is willing, yes.
Okay. We'll start casting and, target my allies. Or let them know that I'm what I'm doing.
So,
Can I
Tele-
carry the magistrate?
I'm going to let you guys know, he is a corpse. That's why the healing didn't work.
Yeah.
So it's no longer a... You could teleport an object or creatures, but would not...
He's not.
He is not a creature anymore.
It's an object.
He is an object.
Hey. So I'll let everyone know telepathically what I'm doing, and then I will start casting.
All right. Then I'm just going to go down the list here. Xena, are you a willing
Yeah.
creature?
Yes.
Kira, are you a willing creature?
Yep.
Kaizen, are you a willing creature?
Yep.
Liaren, are you a willing creature?
I consent.
And then Zarelith with you is also a willing creature. And as Verity, you use your action to recite this spell. All around you, the fighting disappears. You no longer hear the sounds and shouts for reinforcements. You no longer see the body of the magistrate bleeding out on the ground. You come to a teleportation chamber in an area that you've not been before, but you can only assume are the halls of the Twilight Council that Derevir had told you of before. You are no longer bound by initiative as you have removed yourself from the area with the tensions and fighting. You see that as you emerge from the spell, there is a long hallway. And far ahead, you see the gloomy evening. And you would also see that here the halls are empty.
Okay. Is everyone okay?
I hope
Yep.
so. That guy definitely wasn't. Just saying.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it wasn't.
I can bring people back. It just takes a while. We'll go back for him. It's fine.
Sure. Does anyone need healing? Is really what I'm asking.
Nope.
I could use with the mind wipe on our enemies as Zarelith puts away the dagger.
I understand that for you that might be funny, but it is not for me.
It is more a tactical response.
Sure, whatever.
I've just realized my perhaps most kept secret.
Mm,
Shoots a glare over at Aaron. Not entirely heated, but
Is there like something between you two that I'm not picking up?
hope we are where we are meant to be, I believe. So if
Okay,
everyone
just
is, go on.
a slight recap. So now, according to outsiders, we try to assassinate somebody in Winterveld. We assassinated a magistrate.
Mhm.
So we're kind of in a Schitt's Creek. Poops Creek, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're in
Crap.
a
Okay.
bad position.
It's quite a
All right,
stain
just
on
wanted to-
my name. It is all going to be cleaned up, I believe.
I'll make
Hopefully.
sure of it.
Thanks for not saying this is fine.
This isn't fine, but we're on
It's
the right
not.
side of it.
The living side?
Both sides are living. We're just a wee bit nicer in terms of morals and expectations and what we're doing.
Those
Yep.
sides. Yes. Yes,
If
yes.
anyone doesn't want to be here, please don't need to.
Oh
No,
no,
I'm
this
staying.
is the good side.
I will say if you truly want to leave, I can send you home. That is an option.
Leave you guys? No, that's not an option. I mean, it's an option, but you know what I mean.
Okay.
If we're all fine, both physically and mentally enough to continue the mission, then we should start looking around.
Yes.
and as
Sounds
you
good.
begin to look around is where we're going to step in for our next ad break. So please stick around with us in our chat, but we will be back here very shortly to pick up with what all is happening, what our adventurers see here in our halls of the Twilight Council. So we'll see you all very soon. So, we are back in action with our heroes having just arrived in the halls of the Twilight Council. It is empty, but you all are alright, more or less. And you begin to look around. You see towards the east and west entryways. They are set beneath the huge and intricately carved murals. One depicts a sunset, and the other a sunrise. If anyone would like to, as you look around and spot this, roll for me religion or insight check. So it's everyone but Kira, who makes the connection that this symbolizes the council's position between the courts of sun and night. You would see that the main hall as well is, and the council chamber, it is a massive circular auditorium. There is a domed ceiling. The walls of the chamber are lined with carvings of plants and flowers. There is a ever-present soft illumination from the bioluminescent fungi. And at the center of the auditorium stands a large circular table where the Twilight Council gathers to make political decisions for the region. Like I said before, there is no one present, which might be a little strange for a meeting that is set to take in a few hours. Upon closer inspection, you see that the table is made of a shimmering black stone that seems to absorb the light around it. You see at its center a glowing crystal orb that provides illumination for the chamber. Around the table, the chairs are made of carved wood and adorned with the intricate pattern of leaves and vines. And at the very center of the chamber ceiling, a circular skylight that allows the light of the setting sun to filter through, bathing the room in a warm amber light.
This is eerily quiet.
I was about to say it feels quite it's off.
I'd say we were given bad info, but it was past me that gave the info. I'm not gonna put myself down like that. Ah,
Roll a history check.
15.
15.
15.
Yeah, look at us.
Kira, your notes just mentioned the upcoming voting session. Your notes did not mention a time. The time came from Deravir.
Oh. Oh.
What?
Well, I got the information about the place and the vote happening from my notes,
Right?
but the time was from Delavere.
As you are wondering aloud what might have happened, a voice, startled, calls out, "Hey, you there? Are you with the dawnlight?" Turning, you see that it is a sun elf that calls out. The figure is approaching your group, and as he gets closer, Kira, you immediately recognize him. Amadrathos, the Court of the Sun diplomat with whom you battled in Wintervale. As he seems to scrutinize you all as you get closer. Are you... Oh, wait.
Well,
You...
Hey,
No,
been?
no, I
It's been
wanted
so
out. Stay
long.
away! And he begins to turn and run, and immediately stops in terror.
Good.
You see that he is face to face with two sets of dimly glowing eyes, shifting between burned ruby and verdant emerald. You see that these are twilight drakes, but there is a darkened shimmer that rolls over their usually vibrant scales, blackens them with some form of terrible corruption. One of the drakes lunges forward, bites Imadrathus's face, clamping down, thrashing him like a rag doll.
Oh,
Ooh.
Good.
And we are rolling initiatives.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
Cool.
that's not the
Oh, fluid.
reaction I expect. With an old friend. Emphasis on everything I just said.
About to say, I don't think he thought of you as much of a friend.
You know, I don't really remember that, so I just sort of default to friend.
So, it will be Xena. Then after Xena, Verity. Kaizen. Kira. Laren. Seralith. And then our Twilight Drakes. So, Xena, you are the first to act.
okay. Not knowing how big the drakes are,
They are large.
if I was to... Okay, so if I was to look at them, could I try to release the jaw to let the poor man go? Or is it already too late?
The way that he has been, the jaw clamped down, and then he was
Mhm.
thrashed about. There is very likely that the neck or the spine has been broken.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't want to play tug of war with a chew toy. Okay. I would like to go say hi to that Drake with an overwhelming strike, but I would like to go ahead and rage as I go. Because, I have a feeling that this is going to hurt. Overwhelming with Great Weapon Master is going to be 27 to hit for a total of 28 points of damage.
As you
27.
rush
Uh-oh.
over and you bring your axe down, it does drop the corpse of Amitrathas from his mouth. Anyone who would like to use their reaction to make me a perception check here, please.
Nope.
Kaizen and Kira, which spot this? There is a vial that is black and swirling green, some sort of magical liquid that rolls away from Amitrathas' corpse.
Oh, good.
But, Xena,
Mm-hmm.
Don't get
you were
bit.
continuing your attacks, yes?
So the second attack was 31 points of damage. As I'm like barely breathing with that liquid thing. Ooh. Third attack is going to be 20 to hit.
20 will hit the Twilight Tree.
That is going to be 26 points of damage. And does it look hurt?
It looks like it's taken a bit of a beating, but it still seems to be in
Right.
fighting condition.
Okay, that's more the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Let's get some sounds going on here. So it is then going to be Verity. Your turn.
How far away are the drake?
The drakes, they would be they would be about maybe 40 feet from where you currently are standing.
Okay. I'll move forward 10. And we'll go for a witch bolt on the one that Xena is not on. Oh, that's a 31 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh wow. That's I'm still moving. 49 lightning.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Anything else from Verity?
No, that's it.
Oh, I forgot that. Mechanic. Xena, all of your attacks were melee, right?
Oh, crap. Yeah.
And you took 3 attacks that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. That would have been 14 points of fire damage then over that turn.
Okay.
Kaizen, it comes to your turn.
Cool. Can I, run up and flank with Xena?
You can.
Yay! Also, I'll yell out, "Don't get bit." They might have something in there. Saliva. Okay, flanking with Xena. Note these 5 buddies. Alright, 25 to hit.
Yep.
9 bludgeoning, and... Oh, wow. Really sucky snake damage.
And you take 12 points of fire damage.
For one attack?
Yeah, it rolled and it rolled well.
Oh, goodness. I don't like this. Yeah, we're gonna punch him?
Okay.
Actually, bonus action, can I activate my tattoo first?
Sure.
Okay, so now I got long, snaky tendrils coming out of my my elbow.
Would you like to step away?
Not really.
You can, if you want.
I can't.
You're saying it like that.
I'm gonna stay there for a second.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna try and hit him. 21.
21 hits.
Oh, wow, really sucked damage. And he gets another 1d6 force damage.
And you take 7 points of fire.
I don't like this. Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, can I back up?
Sure. We're
Oh,
going to
God.
provoke an attack of opportunity there.
Yeah, I know.
What if you didn't do that though?
How badly are you looking?
No, I'm mostly fine. It's just I never
Okay.
get hit, so when I do get hit, I get
Oh.
nervous.
Okay.
So that is going to be, you see the tail as it whips out to try and hit you, and that is a 26.
Yeah, uncanny dodge.
Okay. So I gotta pull up stuff because it's got mechanics.
Good. Excellent. Okay, let this be a lesson to all y'all thinking of backing up.
I'm glad I'm going forward. Jesus.
Yeah.
So, with that, it will be, 9 points of piercing damage, and I do need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, 4. Oh, that's cool.
Alright, so that is... The 26 poison damage won't affect you. However, you also feel that your body becomes heavier, and you can only deal half damage with weapon attacks that use strength.
Question on that, since I am a monk and I can use dex instead of those, does that still count as strength?
Nope, it's only on the things that use strength, but you still feel that
Okay.
that you are affected by something here.
Interesting.
But that is your turn, Kaizen, yeah?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Kira.
I want to go over to that vial that fell out of man's pocket.
Yeah, you can go over and you see the vial, you can easily swipe it up.
Cool, does that take my action?
No, but that is the movement action of picking up an item. And it does put you close to the Twilight Drapes.
Yeah. Identifies a minute, so I'm not wasting all the combat on that. I'm a bunk.
Okay.
Whatever one I'm closest to after getting the vial.
That would be the one that just smacked around Kaizen with the tail.
Okay, it's a 32.
Yeah.
That's 13 points of bludgeoning. And 6 points of psychic.
And that's 8 points of fire damage.
Right, I forgot about that. And a 23 to hit.
Yep.
That's 14 points of bludgeoning. And oh god, that's copying a 1 to 7. 9 points of psychic.
Would not be 10 because 1 gets counted as 2.
Oh, so you're so smart. Yeah, 10.
And 6 points of fire damage.
Damn.
And 1 Twilight Drake goes down.
Woo!
As it does so, it does let out a shriek. Can I get a wisdom save from everybody?
No.
Not allowed wisdom saving.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Who's within 10 feet of me?
Would be Kaizen and Xena.
Kaizen and Xena get a +6.
So it is just Verity then that fails this.
Verity got Leon's one.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
It's a natural 1.
Oh,
May I do a reaction?
Sure.
Okay. Verity, I'm giving you a choice. I'm going to go. You're gonna notice that a dark energy comes out of Xena's body, and a specter of some sort appears next to you.
Mhm.
If you wish, you can go ahead and re-roll that roll, but you're gonna have to take whatever it rolls.
Yeah, okay.
It was.
16.
All right, then none of you fail. No one takes any of the psychic damage from this death screen.
What would it be? What would it have it been?
Don't ask.
I don't want to
Okay.
know.
Me neither.
Okay.
You guys don't know. You never experienced it. You all saved. So lucky you. Theron, it's your turn.
Hi. Is there a Twilight Drake around me?
There is one Twilight Drake left. You can close it, but it is not in melee on you.
What else is around us to fight?
You don't see anything else.
Okay. I'll go to the Twilight Drake. It's a 21 hit.
That'll hit. You take 4 points of fire damage from that strike. And unfortunately, the natural one misses.
Okay.
What if it didn't come?
Well, maybe if it was opposite day. Zeralith is going to move in and will saddle up next to Liarin and provide the help action. And then there's our Twilight Drake. And this one is going to move into the ethereal as it disappears for but a moment as it leaves from Liarin, which means
I have a
that
tether to it.
the tether snaps
Okay,
as it is no longer on this plane.
great.
But it rushes over, and as it breaks out of the ethereal, it is going to use its tail attack against Zena. So the stinger comes towards you. With that is going to be a natural 20. And as the stinger makes its attack, that'll be bam, bam, bam. "23 points of piercing damage. I do need a Constitution saving throw from Xena. "24. That means he will take half as much damage. So that is 13 points of poison damage that you would take instead of the full 27.
Thank you.
And you feel the thrum of the energies. There's something else that tries to push against you, but you're able to resist it. And then its eyes turn over towards where Kaizen is, and where Kira is also.
But it's so pretty.
And as the wings flap, goes to rush at Kaizen. And goes to take a bite.
Yep.
With a 22 to hit,
Yep. How to use my reaction.
and that will be... Oh, horrible. That is 6 points of piercing damage with an additional... ...12 necrotic.
Oh, necrotic.
12 necrotic.
Fancy. Okay, fine.
And that is it for our Twilight Drakes, which means, Xena, we come to your turn. Oh, did we lose Xena?
Did that? Why did it not come through? Oh no, it did. Okay, that is going to be 23 points to hit.
Okay.
4. Wow, is my roll coming in really slow? Oh no, it did. Okay, sorry. That is going to be 35 points of damage. 28 to hit. For 26 points of damage. Come on. That is 21 to hit. For 36 points of damage. And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, this Twilight Drake is starting to look pretty rough. Still in fighting condition, as Verity, we come to your turn.
I'm gonna blast it. It's a 22 for 10 force. An 18
Hits.
for 15 force. It's a 29 for 11. And a 25 for 12.
And with that, the second Twilight Drake falls.
Yay.
You are no longer bound by initiative.
Oh boy. This fell out of this guy's when he died. Fun fact. I'm
But do we know what it
identify
is?
it. We will
Okay.
in 1 minute.
You will have... There's that. You can also try to figure out what is going on with the Twilight Drakes, as they were not their normal self. That would be an Arcana or a Medicine check.
Well, Kira looks at that. Oh,
Oof.
the Drake.
An 18 Arcana check. There's powerful demonic corruption in the Drakes. They have been infected by some sort of demonic power. They are subject to its malevolent whims. Perhaps that is what was the fire and rot, and perhaps even some of the mental capabilities of this creature. Therein, you would notice something nearby, as everyone else is attending to the other tasks. You spot a list of pending issues to be brought before the court, and that you see the listed discussion and vote for additional representation in the Expanse isn't scheduled for another fortnight.
I think we're 2 weeks early.
Look at us.
No. Who was set up?
Yeah.
Or
Yep.
someone was.
Ouch!
Does the revelation of a setup interrupt Kira's concentration?
I think she already assumed that before when she got done the history check, so she's still just concentrating.
Okay. Then, just before you are about to get your answers, just before the end of the spell, you hear a slow clap that fills the air. And coming from the shadows on the far side of this large council hall is Deravir. Well done, Kira and friends. Truly remarkable. And to think you may have had a chance to stop us.
Oh, no.
Beside him, several more dark figures emerge. You see 6 in all. Also present is Corvus.
Oh.
And as he gestures, the room responds. Heavy stone doors are raised to block any paths of escape. And Deravir continues. After we infuse the corrosion scale into Silorin, we'll transform both him and the Eve into the perfect weapons to manifest a new destiny for this region. The Shadow Council will be unstoppable. After the Twilight Council falls in the cruel hands of meddlers from the courts of sun and night, we shall be perfectly positioned to guide the people in such a dire time. They will be ready to defy the status quo and embrace a new government of Twilight, the court of dusk and dawn, and I shall be its king.
Are you telling us everything because you're planning to kill us?
Inside check.
That's what's the word? Really ambitious. You know.
Well, Kira, you have proven your talents twice over.
Oh.
You may accept a place in the court of dusk and dawn as a powerful and respected operative of the new Eve. Or you may die.
Oh. No thank you. Double it and give it to the next person.
A pity, then. And as Deravir shakes his head, Corvus sees this as his cue and prepares to strike. So we are going to roll another initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Should I put on some vampire killer music? That shit always slaps.
Yeah, as long as you don't type in spooky, because I will leave.
Lines and veils, spooky in the search box.
It's too scary. Spooky tab is way too much.
Next time I need to do lines and veils for other campaign, it's like spooky music. Can't handle it. You put it on, I leave. Even if it's mentioned, that's me passing out at the game table.
It'll be Kaizen. It'll be Kira. And Aaron. And after that, So, Kaizen is the first to act.
Okay, it's Corvus is looking ready to attack.
Yes,
Is anyone else
Corvus.
looking ready to attack?
You see that the other figures are still kind of robed and are waiting. If they are ready to attack, they are not as physically. They're not as physically involved as Corvus is, and so perhaps don't need to be as visual with their preparations.
Great. Can I just go up and hit Corvus?
Sure.
Eat him.
Wait. Hit the crow, buddy. Okay, so I'll take out Lily and Slash. And say, I have cool tattoos too, buddy. Is 21 hit?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. And my it's 9. Let me do this. 9 plus. Wait, sorry. Does sneak apply? Is he within 5 feet of somebody else?
He would be within 5 feet of somebody else.
Ah, schmuck. Okay, it doesn't take that 11. My tattoo's not active anymore, right? It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has been more than a minute.
Alright, cool. Just check. Okay. I'll punch him. Since I'm here. 29 to hit. 7. I need a con save from them.
Yeah, totally. He fails.
Really? That's weird. Okay, he's done.
Okay.
Cool. We're gonna do flurry of blows. But fishing. Okay, 28. Yeah, 28 to hit. 7 bludgeoning and hand of harm. Another 9 necrotic. It's poison, if you can be. Blast flurry of blows. Oh man. Sucky crit damage. That's it.
Alright.
Oh, I'd like to back up. Back
Okay.
to as far as I can. Back to where I was.
Easily
possible.
done. Kira,
That's it.
we come to your turn.
Ooh. How many people are here?
You see that there are 6 members of the Shadow Court, and then Deravir, and then Corvus. So, total of 8.
Ooh, that's some people. Bonus action, I am going to cast. What's the word? I lost it. I'm gonna cast Wrathful Smite. And then I'm gonna run up and bonk Corvus.
Alright, sounds good.
That's a 30 to hit.
Did you roll with advantage because he's stunned?
Oh, he's stuck. Oh, that's great. I'll take the 30.
30 hits.
Awesome. That's 12 points of bludgeoning, 10 points of psychic, and I need a wisdom save. I keep losing the spell. Yeah, a wisdom save, please.
Yeah, totally. That is 24.
Yeah, he's fine. He's doing great. I'll bonk again. Doing fantastic. That's a 28 to hit. For 10 bludgeoning. 7 psychic. 8 psychic. 1 thing. Keep forgetting. That's my turn.
Alright. Then with that, Liren, it comes to your turn.
How many could I get in a 15-foot cone?
If you go past where Corvus stands, you could get probably all of the Shadow Council in a 15-foot cone.
Cool. I would like to use my shield Glare of the First Down. Would you please make a con save of 16 for each.
Sure.
You don't have to tell me, but if any are undead or fiends, they have disadvantage.
Alright, that would be... what was the save that they had to make again?
16.
One of them fails.
He's blinded for a
No.
minute.
What you see is that for most all of the others, 4 of the figures there waver in the disruptive light of your shield, including Derevir. You thought I would dispose of the trash myself. I have an appointment with a dragon, as his form shifts as it is disrupted, leaving just 3 of the figures, one of which is blinded.
Oh dear. He can remake the save at the end of his turn.
Okay.
I'll bonus action Shield of Faith on myself,
Sounds good.
since I'm in there.
With that, it is Corvus's turn. He's stunned currently, so he's just hanging out. Asina,
Thoughts, of course.
we come to you.
I would like to go say hello, please.
To who?
And I would like to Corvinus,
Corvus?
and
Corvus?
Corvus.
It's
Corvus.
A-U. Corvus.
Oh, boy. Guys, kill me. I would like to say it in a very violent way with an overwhelming strike for natural 20.
I mean, you already had
Oh.
advantage because he was stunned, but go off.
Okay. That is going to be, let's see, 24 added to that, that's 56. 66 points of damage.
Cool.
Still standing?
Yeah.
Still have an advantage, yeah?
He's still stunned.
Yeah, okay, 29 to hit. Going to be 28 points of damage. 31 to hit. For 34 points of damage.
Oh.
Still standing?
Yeah.
What the heck? That is the end of my turn.
It's a
Verity,
rock.
Yes.
we come to your turn.
Cool. I'll cast Crown of Stars.
Okay.
We'll throw one at one of the figures up there.
Okay.
So 22. For 43 radiant.
That is a heavy hit, but he is, you see the one that kind of flinches away from that. Anything else, Verity?
That's it.
And it is our masters, our council masters. What do they do? Yeah, you know what? Can I have, as this master steps forward, can I have Kaizen, Xena, Kira, and Leorin make for me a Constitution saving throw?
No. Nope.
Oh no.
Oh no!
+6? Oh,
Wait, are we
that
twinsies?
was-
Oh no, that's not good.
Oh boy.
Wait. Did you both fail?
Everyone has failed
Except
except for
that
you,
one.
Xena.
Oh,
It'll be fine. It'll be
okay, never mind.
good. Corvus is stuck.
So, that is going to be 43 points of force damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful one. And if you failed the save, you are pushed 10 feet back.
Cool.
That's one of our masters. One of them is blind and doesn't do anything. The other one is going to send out arcane bursts to... We've got 1 Temerity with a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That will be 25 points of force damage.
Mm-hmm.
Our next attack goes out towards... That is Xena. Because you did overwhelming. The 15 misses. The last attack goes after Kira.
I'm so pretty.
The 9 misses you. And then it is Zarelith's go, and Zarelith is going to move in to take advantage of the blinded figure. And as her dagger comes down, there is the clang as it hits against the armor. She just misses as she stands back ready to fight further. And our blinded figure stays blind. Kaizen, it is your turn.
Cool. Which one did the force damage?
One of the Shadow Masters.
Fun. Can I go hit, Crow, first?
Sure.
Lovely. He's stunned, so we are gonna do this. Strike at him with Lily. Crit fish. Nope. 25 hits. 12 plus. Ugh. 8 sneaks, so 20 total.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll punch him. Nope. Oh, well, okay. 21 to hit. I think hits. Cool. 15 con save,
Alright.
please.
That is a gentleman's 20.
Yeah, okay, he's fine. Okay, I'll go attack the buddy who did the force damage. Because
Okay.
I really don't want that to happen again. Alright, so we'll do flurry of blows. That doesn't matter. Okay, just straight up attack. 16 hit a Shadow Master.
A 16 will hit this Shadow Master.
Okay. 10. I'll give him hand of heart. 7 necrotic, poisoned if it can be. Con save?
22.
Oh, schmuck. Okay, last flurry of blows. Oh, that's a 13 hit.
13 unfortunately misses.
That's sad. I'll just stay there. In his face. That's it.
Alright. Kira, it is your turn.
Cool. So, is Corvus still up?
Corvus is looking pretty rough.
God damn it, he die.
He's no longer stunned, by the way.
That's fine, I'll do a Guardian of Nature. And then I'll bong.
What level is that?
4th.
One of our Shadow Council members will make a roll here. And that is a 16. Your Guardian of Nature is counterspelled.
Oh boy. I'll bonk normally.
Okay.
How's a 27?
Corvus is actually going to use a reaction here to
Oh, schmuck.
displace himself, and he, instead of being hit, is no longer present.
I like the better stand.
I'm sorry, he's no longer present.
He's not where he stood. He has displaced himself as a reaction.
Right.
Do you try
Yeah.
and look for him?
I've already started my attack action, so
It's not as deep as a search. If you look around the battlefield, you'd be able to find him. As he
No,
has not
I'm
taken
gonna-
a hide action.
I'll run up to the person that counterspelled me and take my second attack at them.
Yeah, go for it.
So 17.
17 will hit.
Awesome. That's 14 points of bludgeoning damage. Ooh, 13 points of psychic. And that is my turn.
Yeah, the Shadow Priest doesn't really care for that. Leorin,
Ew.
it is your turn.
Okay.
Who's closest to me? A Shadow Priest?
Yeah, you would have one of the, well, Shadow Master, Shadow Priest, Shadow Council member. They're all the same. He would be the closest.
Cool, I'll attack him.
So we've got our Paladin bros on the same guy.
$37.
Hell yeah. As you slice and dice into this Shadow Master, he's starting to look pretty hurt. And anything else from you, Leorin?
I'm gonna try and knock him down with my shield.
Go for it.
Get it.
So 28.
Yeah, this guy does his best, which is a 21. And so he's down. Anything else?
That's it.
Quartervish is next to one of the Shadow Council members. He's next to the one that is blinded. So this figure does not see as Quartervish reaches out and you can see one of the stars begin to glow brightly as he snaps the neck of this figure, and the life energy sucks from the falling body into himself. And then he is going to... I need... Let me just make sure. Yes. I need Xena to make for me a dexterity saving throw.
Do I see this coming?
Yeah, you'd see this coming. And then, who else would this get? I also need Verity to make me a dexterity saving throw. Both of you are fine. For the most part, you take half of the damage. So that is 8 points of necrotic damage that you guys would end up taking. And Xena, it is your turn.
I see him, yeah?
You would, but he is a little bit beyond your range.
I would like to click on my boots and speed. How about 80 feet?
Sure.
Okay. I would like to go say hi to him.
As you approach, he uses a second reaction to... no, he regains his reaction, so he doesn't have to expend his special stuff. So he uses his reaction to snap his finger, and before you can even approach, you hear the growls and you see the many eyes as dozens of Twilight Dragons seem to answer his call.
Okay. I'm still gonna go up to him, please.
Well, there's not...
Uh-oh.
You now have a Twilight Drake in front of you, not him, as they have answered his snap and his beckon.
I'm gonna say out. Kira, I can kill that guy, right?
Please do.
You can
I would
try.
like to go ahead and...
Say,
Okay, what are the
are
chances of me trying to get risk the app attack and try to get around it? Is that possible or no? Am I totally blocked in?
You can try, but it is like you've got dozens of corrupted Twilight Drakes. There are multiple of them kind of in this area in front of him. Like he has summoned them with but a snap. So that means that he is probably a little bit more powerful than what he puts out.
Yeah. Stunned was better.
That was a lucky stun.
Oh man. Yeah, get that now.
So I mean,
Okay.
you can definitely try if that's what you want to do, but you would know that there's danger here.
No, I would like to try, please.
Okay, cool. So then that's going to risk 2 opportunity attacks from 2 drakes as they reach out and try and strike you with their tails. The first one misses with a 19. The second one is a 26
Yep, that is.
for 10 points of piercing damage. And can you make a con save? You are doing this at disadvantage.
19.
19. And then you will take half the poison damage. And that is 11 points of poison damage that you will take.
Okay.
So that is
I would like to run up to him.
you've got, yeah, that was the opportunity attacks.
Fantastic. I would like to go ahead and use my special ability to turn into a Thordak. If that's not possible, I would like to just overwhelmingly strike him with a Great Weapon Master. That is going to be 28 to hit.
Yeah.
Total of 28 points of damage.
Okay.
That is going to be 18 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. Oh my god. 19?
A 19 would hit, except he's going to spend his second reaction here for a shield.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and, okay, my sheet is frozen. That is not good. Use my, last, action surge.
Okay.
Oh, brutal critical, thank you very much. That is going to be 59 points of damage.
Cool.
28 hit for 27 points of damage. My last attack is 30 to hit for total of 28 points of damage, and that's the end of my turn.
Cool. Since, consuming the life energy, after this, he's now starting to look a little hurt, but he's still very much in fighting condition. Verity, it is your turn. There are dozens of Twilight Drakes on the board now, as well as Masters of the Shadow Council and Quartervis.
Oh, okay. Let's try this first. We'll try for a blast at Corvus. Corvus.
Okay, it will be a little bit more difficult because the way that he is positioned behind the Twilight Drakes, they do give a partial cover.
Okay. We'll try it.
Okay.
That's a 23.
23 does not hit.
Okay. We're gonna go for Drakes.
Okay.
27.
Sure.
12 force.
Alright.
32 to another.
Okay.
For 15.
Alright.
27 to another. For 11. And then one of them is gonna get a star. 33. Come on, it's 31 radiant.
You see 4 drakes all staring at you now.
Amazing.
It is our masters of the Shadow Council. We've got 2 of them here. And they are going to take their attacks. We've got... They'll do... 3 into Kira. The one that had counterspelled you earlier. We'll do 3. Which is 14, that will miss.
Yeah.
22,
Misses.
and a 26.
Shield.
Okay. The other one is going to do 3 into Laren.
Oh, schmuck. Does he get disadvantage because I'm right there?
Not with this spell. 24 to hit Laren.
Miss.
26.
Meets it, beats it.
And then the last one misses as well. So that will be 33 points of force damage, Laren.
Oh,
And this is...
We have an ad.
Oh. We will hold while our ad is going in. Alright, sorry about that. I didn't realize that our ad was coming up so quick. We're back now. And as we come to, our masters have just done their turn. It is Zarelith's go, and, Zarelith, looking around, is going to take the dodge action, and she just, realizes that perhaps maybe your group is a bit outnumbered. And Kaizen, it's your turn.
Yes.
You see the dozens of corrupted Twilight Drakes that are now entering onto the field.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's a problem. I'd like to hit the mage in front of me first, though. Because this is one that I think I can neutralize.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, that makes me so sad. Okay, we're gonna attack with Lily. No.
Unfortunately, that is another miss.
I was hoping his AC went down. Question mark. Okay, we'll do Flurry of Blows and try and hit. Okay, 21 to hit. Really sucky damage. Okay, Hand of Harm goes into that. Okay, thank you. Decent Hand of Harm. Poisoned if it can be. And then last one. 20 to hit and 7 bludgeoning.
Alright, he's looking hurt, but still up.
Yeah, schmuck. That's it.
Kira. There are dozens of corrupted Twilight Drakes now here. What are you doing?
Panicking. My best. There's a list. Any check I can make to find the smartest way to go about this? Any ways to, not die?
Insight or survival?
It's a 19?
19. The way to not die is to get out of here. But the doors have been raised with a stone blockade. So, you do have, there is a skylight above you if you can reach it, but that is all the way at the top of the ceiling. But, right here, it is probably you could fight. Unlikely if you would win. You could take out a few of them. That is what a 19 survival check gets you.
Awesome. Bonus action, I'm gonna give a bardic over to Leoren.
Okay. Laren gets Bardic.
And
Laren,
that's my turn.
it is your turn.
There's still one of these Shadow Council guys between Kira and I.
Yes.
Is he on the ground still, or did he get out?
He's still on the ground, actually.
I guess it didn't. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna attack him.
Yeah, go for it.
Is he still alive?
Barely.
I don't think he's gonna be anymore.
Yeah, no, he's dead. Hella dead. If you want, you can paint a picture here.
I'm gonna kick him in the head and stab him in the chest.
I love it.
And then, are the dragons advancing on it? Or are they more holding a line?
They are actually starting to advance. They're moving from the shadows. There is the ones that are holding the line near Xena, as they are the closest to Court of Us.
Where's Verity in relation to me?
Verity would be about maybe 25 feet away from you.
Are we making like an arc, like a baseball diamond?
No, not quite. You can.
Okay. Well, I just want to make sure nothing gets past our line here. So wherever that puts me.
Okay. It is Corvus's go. Once more utilizing his shadow and ethereal hunting capabilities, he dissipates. And as he appears, you're just closer to Kaizen. As he reaches out, breaks the neck of the last of the masters, absorbs
good.
the energy. Eyes never leaving you, Kaizen.
Yeah, of course. Nope, you don't get a flower.
See the star alight on his chest, a different one than what you had seen earlier. And he takes 3 attacks at you, Kaizen.
Good. Glad.
That is a 27.
Reaction,
Yeah.
if I can.
Sure. What is your reaction?
I would like to go ahead and give her 70 temporary hit points over to Kaizen.
What is the range on that?
30.
She is not within 30 feet of you.
Oh,
No, this would be great. Yeah, I'm gonna uncanny dodge the 27 to hit.
Okay. So that'll be 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is that already reduced?
No, that was what came forward towards you.
Oh, okay.
Another 27 to hit.
Hits.
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mark.
And then the last attack is a 22.
Hits.
And I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw as you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright. 17.
You feel where your muscles begin to lock up, but you are able to resist the hold person that was being pressed against you.
oh my god.
I don't like him. He should be stunned. I like you better stunned.
And then you all hear the growls of the Twilight Drakes as they press in closer and closer. And Xena, you have 3 that descend upon you to bite. 22 on the first one.
Nope.
A 12 misses as well. And another one comes close, but I believe just misses with a 24. You hear the snap of jaws just as you are able to pull out, but it is a tight squeeze between these massive beasts that battle around you, trying to each take a bite. It is then, Xena, your turn.
Okay. From where I am to Kaizen, how far are we apart?
It's about 35 feet.
Okay. I'm going to hit the one that is maybe in between my way to get to Kaizen. I'm going to do Overwhelming Strike.
Okay.
That's natural 20.
Okay.
That is going to be 56 points of damage.
Alrighty.
And I know I'll probably get opportunity attacks for more than one, but I would like to go ahead and try to go towards Kaizen, risking op attack. The one I just hit with my feet, I don't get opportunity attack.
Okay, then you only have 2 that go after you. 24
Okay.
just misses.
Nope. Mm-hmm.
And that is just hit with a 25.
Okay.
So you are taking 12 points of piercing damage, and I need a con save. This is again at disadvantage.
Oh god, 16.
16 is enough for half damage, so you will take 15 points of poison damage instead of 30.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, if I would like to get to Corvus, flanking with. Go ahead.
So Corvus is further than the 35. Corvus is behind Kaizen.
So with 40, well, I also have Boots of Speed activated. Still.
Okay, cool. Then I'm just letting you know that it would take more than the 35 that I had originally told you to get to Corvus.
Okay, understood. Thank you. And then I want to go flank with Kaizen.
Okay,
Do my 2 attacks against him.
go for it.
26 to hit for. That is 33 points of damage.
Okay,
And my last attack is 25 to hit for total of 25 points of damage, and that's the end of my turn.
he looks unbothered at this point as he did just absorb the energies of another figure. And Verity, it is your turn. You have 4 of the Twilight Drakes prowling and hunting you. They are closing that distance slowly but surely.
What if they didn't, though?
But
Yeah.
you caught their attention.
So there's 4 of them. Okay.
4 of them that
Okay.
are moving towards you.
Right. We'll focus on those ones. A 25 to hit one.
Yeah?
It's 11 force, and they're pushed back 10 feet.
Okay.
Oh no, natural 1. 20.
20 hits.
10 force, push back 10 feet.
Okay.
And a 30. The last one. 13 force, push back 10. And you know what? The one that I missed. As a 24 to hit. For 41 radiant.
Okay. The growls get louder, the snarls more intense. It seems that the fight enervates them. Anything else?
No.
It is Zarelith's go, and it is at this point that you see she turns and her eyes are wide, and you all are able to spot where there is a portal that begins a sparking and burning flare that is carving an arched, magical, glowing doorway in the very center of the room. And as soon as it appears, a few of the drakes nearby it get blasted away, and you see, standing there, a massive half-orc with a huge hammer that pulses with a knockback energy. Kira, you recognize this figure. And as you see this, the half-orc spots you, Kira, and begins to wave you over. Come on! You don't have all day! Kaizen,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Great. How far away is the portal?
Portal would be in the center of the room, so maybe about 40 feet from where you currently stand.
Okay, perfect. First, I'm gonna hit Kovas.
Okay.
Muck. I'm flanked with Xenon?
Currently, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, buddy. No. Okay, going fishing slash. Okay, 28 to hit.
Sure.
12 plus 10, 22.
Okay.
Okay, punching him. Go fishing. Oh, does an 18 hit?
An 18 just misses.
Yeah, schmuck. Okay. Flurry of blows.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, finally. Schmuck. He's getting Hand of Harm as well.
Alright.
Oh, nice. Another 19.
Okay.
Cool. And then last flurry of blows. Oh, that's fun.
Hell yeah.
Nat 20s. He's more good damage. Okay. And then I'm booking it to the portal because I don't really want to die.
As you leave,
Oh no. What?
Corvus is going to take his reaction.
I
And
don't
while
like
you may expect perhaps a punch or another attack, one of the stars on his chest begins to glow as his hand is outstretched, and before you can run into the gate, Kaizen, you run into a wall of force that has wrapped itself around the gate.
Good. Excellent.
Kira, it's your turn.
Oh boy. I'm gonna make the mask visible,
Okay.
and bonus action, I'm gonna harness divine power and get back a third level spell slot, and that's my turn.
All right. Liren, it is your turn.
How far is the portal from me?
Portal from you, you would be a little bit closer, so you're about 25 feet from the portal.
Would I have seen Kaizen run into a wall?
You would have.
Rebounding, you know.
Can
I
I
haven't unlocked that area yet.
can I run towards it and cast spell magic on the wall?
You can. But as you run
Fourth
forward
level.
and you cast a spell magic, the wall of force remains.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, it says it's immune to being dispelled by the spell magic.
Well, Aaron doesn't know that.
Yeah, Liren's gonna try.
I'm just saying.
And I didn't scroll down far enough, so cool. I guess I'm at the wall.
You are at the wall. Corvus is going to step into the ethereal. And as he reappears, he is no longer where he once was. And he's going to take the dodge action. So attack rolls against him are at disadvantage. As he is going to hold his concentration on making sure that you all stay put. Xena, it is your turn. There are still the dozens of Twilight Drakes that are here. 4 of them are very nearly closing in on Verity, looking ready to pounce. Cats that are ready to take up a mouse. What are you doing?
Where is I wanna go after her. I know that there's something kind of spell, and only way I know how to deal with spell is to hit caster.
Okay.
Can I get to him?
You can. But do know that all attacks against him are at disadvantage because of
Yep.
his dodge.
So overwhelming attack, so it's gonna be straight.
Okay.
25 to hit?
A 20.
No, that'll be 20 to hit.
A 20 will, he'll reaction. He'll shield. So, does not hit. So, unfortunately, as you try and slice against, even with half of a mind to keep an idea of where you are, his focus remains on the gate.
Okay.
Verity,
Yes.
you have 4 Twilight Drakes surrounding you, all licking their lips.
Uh,
What do you do?
I hate to do this, but I need to save myself. So I'm gonna cast Fast Step, and I'm gonna poof beyond the wall of force.
Okay. So you tumble beyond the wall of force? Anything else?
No, I feel safe now.
Zarelith calls out as she runs for Corvus. Mainly to Kira, but to all of you. Get to Siloran before it's too late! Do whatever you can to stop this madness! As she misty steps over the throwing of the blade that Liren you had seen before as it comes down and the disruption forces the break of his concentration. You all are able to run to get to the freedom. As you all make your way, some of you quicker than others, who would be the last one in the room before entering into the portal?
I would like to be, if that's okay.
Sure.
Kira would wait with Nazdramir.
Well, Nastramir's trying to make sure that everyone gets in. He's not trying to wait. He's trying to make sure people get to safety.
I'll run in then.
Okay. As Xena, you are one of the last you would see where Zarelith is running, trying to.
Oh god, please make it.
But Corvus grabs hold of her, knocks her down, and then the corrupted drakes all pounce on her and drag her away. And then that is when you feel the shove of Nadstramir, this half-orc, pushing you through the portal. And you all are no longer in that area. You pass through and you emerge deep within the Emerald Inquisition Vanguard's Department of Artifacts and Arcane Inquiry, as the portal snaps shut behind you. Here you meet the twin bugbear archivists, custodians Willow and Birch. You also see a gnome mage here, likely Doxy, custodian Daxton, who you recognize as he takes the knockback hammer from Naztramir. And as you all sort of catch your breaths, Naztramir, what in the depths of the Fagrim was all of that?
Glad to see you too. What the hell?
Before Naztramir can answer, there is a blaring siren alarm and a loud, authoritative voice of none other than Council Member Ivy. The Citadel has been breached. All officers and operatives keep alert and watch for the fugitives and traitors. Operatives Kiara and Scratches, as well as their conspirators. They are extremely dangerous. Use any means necessary to apprehend them. And it is at this point that our session will come to an end.
Damn.
So, I will see you guys in the next stream, but until then, please head over to wildwitch.com. That is our website. That's WILDEWITCH.com. It's got all the fun things we've got going on, all the ways you can find us on the internet, including the invite link to our Discord to join us, hang out, and maybe even get in a game or two yourself. I will see you all in the future. But as always, may the ever-burning light forever guide your steps. Laters.